decent pike on here. Got light line here. There he goes. Back down the hole. He's nothing too big. Thought he was a little bit bigger. He's got a lot of weeds in his face, but he is he's thick. Here he comes. Oh, there, that's a nice pike. That is a nice pike for out here. Cameraman's going down. I'm gonna take you over to the other tip up right after this. There's probably about a 9-inch perch on it. I pulled that one up and I just put it down the hole because I saw this one spinning away and I had to come get it. This one might go 30, maybe even bigger. We tried something out new this morning that we didn't have much luck on. We're gonna try it again tomorrow, but we came back to our confidence spot and pays off in the first 3 tip ups before we even got fully set up. You can see that, folks, that right there. You can see both hooks. Our treble hook right in the corner, and then that pink single hook that's a little bit farther back. Looks like it only has maybe a 10-pound line on it. He probably sawed that thing right off on the hook set. All right, so here's the pink hook. Here's the pink hook. There's the pink hook that was already in him. You can see it was already cut off. And then here's our treble hook right here. Did this guy a little favor today. Now he's hookless. Got a measurement on him, 30.5 incher. Beautiful fish. I mean, look at the thickness on him. He's been eating well out here. We already got this fish. I kind of left this tip up to go get the other one because I saw it spinning faster. Just solid perch on a tip up. You don't see that very often. Hey, we'll take what we can get. Got him. Oh, did he get off? He's in the weeds again. Well, still not even set up. Now we only have 5 tip ups in. We got another pike. Tip up! We got a tip up. We got it. And she's not spinning. Bobber's gone. Oh, the bobber's right there though. Dang, darn it.
Somebody just picked it up though.
Yeah. Well, we just got out here early morning, first flag, and targeting walleye right now. But as the sun comes up, this spot also holds a lot of big pike. So hopefully we get into some walleyes before the sun completely comes up. First little excitement of the day. Didn't go as planned, but we'll get on them. We'll get on them for sure.
He's got a flag. He's taking a tip up right now.
Alrighty guys, just got one on. I was semi-decently waiting for Mac to get over here, but I'm also kind of sloped. Oh. It's a crappie. It's a crappie. I mean, it's not a bad crappie, all beat up. But not kind of what we were expecting this morning. But I guess it's gonna have to work. This flag went up about 10 minutes ago, had about a foot of line taken out with no fish on it, so could be the same fish.
Yeah.
Kind of when you're fishing these shallow weeds, yeah, messing with a lot of different species.
Mixed bag.
He definitely got.
Yeah, he got piked.
He got piked or muskied. Teeth there, all beat up there. Lucky little guy.
We're basically fishing this giant weedy bay right now. It's all, this whole entire bay right here. It's all weeds pretty much. Weeds, and right here is about 10, and over there gets to about 5. So we're just kind of sitting right in the break of these weeds. What's up?
You know what that was? I can almost guarantee you there was a pike or a muskie on that crappie.
You think?
I just looked at my leader line, and I tied all new leader lines just the other day. Haven't caught a fish on that tip up yet, and it's all jagged. And I'm not kidding you, it felt heavy when it was on the bottom.
Oh,
and it kind of
dude,
let,
it wasn't lost.
You remember, you see it in the film, you might be able to see it kind of let loose right when I get it up to the hole.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, I think there was, I would go almost like a 90% chance that there was a big fish on there.
Yeah. Yeah, because it looked like you had fighting something with some weight on it. It wasn't just like a little dinker.
When I was fighting on the bottom, I was about to say in the clip, I was kind of trying to slow play it, but it's actually like a heavy fish.
Yeah.
And then it kind of released, and I was like, oh, maybe it's just, it was on weeds and it let loose the weeds.
Yeah.
But I honestly think there was a muskie or a northern on that crappie. I'm gonna put a big minnow out there. It is spitting oh so slowly right in front of us. Just popped up just a second ago. Got whatever it is, it's in the weeds. Gotta think that's pike. He's decent.
Ooh. Ooh. This is a good spot right here. Look at all that cabbage that came up with them.
Yeah. Thick green beans. We actually had a tip up just right here yesterday and pulled up some cabbage, so. Dang it, dude. I'm just gonna put this in a jaw jacker and have it be a rod holder.
We have some craziness going on, folks. We have all 3 flags up. Maybe. Yep. Fish on. Pike. Oh! Oh, not bad. Not very nice. Woo! Okay, 1 fish down.
Flag numero dos. I don't think there's a fish on here. At least I don't feel him. Nope.
Nothing?
Nothing. It's gone too. Next one. There's one on here.
Nice.
You took this one a mile, it looks like. And oh, it's not a bad pike.
Oh, nice pike.
And we gotta do that all over again. That ain't a bad pike. Had his nose up in the hole, actually. Thick head, though. Thick head. Old fish for sure. Probably a male.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Ain't a bad pike there. It's a good fish.
Smokes.
Good fish. With something on his tail there. This is actually the same hole that we had that crappie on this morning, so, I mean, could this be the fish that had in this mouth?
It's got a thick belly.
Possibly. I mean, we were just hammering about 5-inch bluegills in the shack, so I'm sure there's at least 2 or 3 bluegills in there.
There's the first pike of our triple right now. Look like he got a bunch of scars on him right there from a bigger fish. Possibly that one. There he goes, let's go get Cades.
He's still got some life in him. Goes.
Nice.
Let's go.
Let's go complete our triple.
Yeah, let's go try to see if we can finagle that one out of the weeds.
Well, that was absolute madness.
I mean, eventually I'm just gonna have to start horsing them. So what happened here, folks, was I was out looking out the window at tip-ups and I was just holding my rod dead still, and all of a sudden it almost yanked it right out of my hands. Fought him and he ran a bunch. Fought him for like 30 seconds, and Max steps out the door and said, "We have 3 flags up." So we had to bring in an auto fisherman, and I just let this guy, I think he's stuck in the weeds, so I just kind of let him sit there with some tension on the line. Tended to those 3 flags, got 2 pike out of it, and now we're back and this fish is still on. 2-pound test. I'm eventually just gonna have to horse him and hopefully the line don't break, but I think he's just caked in the weeds.
Yeah.
Let's see how far in half we can bend this rod here. Oh, it's let loose. We just pulled through some weeds there. We could be gaining right now, it's hard to tell. This line is really stretchy, I think, so. I could just be stretching it and then unstretching it.
Well, now that that craziness is over, I'm just gonna use a little grub right here. And that little tungsten jig. I'm using a Cabela's brand, I don't know, 36-inch 36-inch fish eagle. Here he comes up. He's coming up to check me out here. Fish on. Woo! Oops. Check that out. How beautiful Northwoods.
It's a tanker.
Healthy bluegill right there. Perfect. Beautiful, all flared up in the cold weather. This rod has so much bend in it, and it's 36 inches long. It's literally just like a noodle. So it really helps you load up all these gills. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I can see that bluegill that I just caught. He's swimming back down to the bottom now. Oh, here comes one off the bottom already. It's gonna be pretty instant, I think. Just put a fresh grub on too, so you think they just want to come up and whack it.
It takes a very experienced ice angler to catch these fish.
Oh.
As you can see, even professionals miss sometimes.
Yep.
There.
I think when that pike came through, it kind of just
Scared them.
threw a lot of stuff off.
Yeah.
They're all kind of still like this one. Yeah. It's a good spot of shit. Jaw jacker here. Shit.
Well, it was here for a little bit. With the pike already on it.
With the fish.
That was the easiest fish that jaw checker's ever had to catch.
Yeah.
I didn't have to set the hook on him. I missed one.
Oh, I just had one too.
Feeding frenzy.
Dude.
We're in a feeding window.
Yeah, we'll get him back down there. We'll catch one.
There he is. I got one right here. Nice, nice gill. Nice, it's gonna be a big gill. Tanker gill. Tanker gill. Look at him. Oh, you just gull that little tungsten jig right there. Beauty on the waxworm. For some reason, they don't bite plastics very well in this lake. So smart gills here, but not smart enough.